I have again been asked a question about bend order table. Now I have taken one of the examples which I've already created as a sheet metal, end result, where I would be creating a bend order sequence for this sheet. So what is bend order? Now bend order is basically to give a sequence of how the bends are supposed to be done for an NC program as or a manufacturer who is getting the sheet metal work done. So you can give a sequence. Okay, this is how each of the bends has to be done in a certain sequence. And this is what we can create. So we can have multiple sequences in our bend order. So for that we need to go to bends, and we have an option called as bend order. So select this. Now you saw the sneak peek of the model which I'm supposed to be getting done. So what I'm going to do is I can add sequences as much as I want. So the fixed geometry, I can always select the surface. Now that would be my fixed geometry. I can go back into sequence. I'm going to select all the bends that I'm going to get it done. You can either go it inside out or outside in, however. So I will take the outermost, bends one by one. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now why is this coming up? It's basically, it's a closing part, so that's the reason it's up. So I would add another sequence. That would be the second bends. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry, I stopped. 4. Then I would add another sequence. That would be 1, 2. Sorry, where's that? 3, 4, and one bend extra in this place where I'm going to create the bend. Say okay. So this is my bending sequence. Now this is how it's going to be created. Now I can go back into bend order. I can always save this file in a text format or in an HTML format if at all, if it's required for printout or anything else. So I think I've already saved once. Sorry. Okay. So let me just say okay. Now, end of the day, bend order cannot be shown in the model, isn't it? Now, if you want to show it, you can show it in the model, that by just going to annotate, going to show model annotations, and you can see some of them are directly popping out. So don't want that. So let's take the notes which we are supposed to be displayed. Select the feature, and oh, sorry, we're not able to show any annotations in this. Okay, let's cancel this. When we go here, I think we have some of the options. No, we don't have it. Okay, that will be there. Normally the notes are not supposed to be shown in this place, so don't worry about it. So let's go into the model, and I want to get the drawing order in the table. So what we do is we directly go to creating a new file of the drawing. So let's name it any name, and say okay. Now let's take a template for the drawing. I'm just doing it quickly here. Okay, so this is what is some of the annotations are already popping out. Okay, so it's okay. Now we can change all those things. Don't worry about it. What we can do in this place is I would go to annotate. I would take show model annotations. Now when I select the view, you have a lot of annotations coming into picture because these are the annotations, these are the dimensions. Now I'm not supposed to add the dimensions, I'm supposed to add a note. Now when I go to a note, you can see a lot of things are popping out now. Band 1, band 2, band 3, these are the notes. Now the last, I think it should be the oh yeah, it's there. So I'm just going to select it, and it's getting placed. I say okay, the annotation has been placed already, and this is the bend order which an NC programmer or a person who is trying to make the manufacture the sheet metal part which I've already created. Now he has to follow these steps. So this is given in a certain sequence. Now the first sequence is supposed to be the bend number 1, which is supposed to be in direction and at a certain 90°, and it is a bend radius as well as your bend length. So this is what it creates. Now if you want to change the text, I know it looks very bad. Let's change the properties. Sorry. we can go back into textile. We'll just change some color. Let's say quilt. I say OK. Say apply. Now you can see this is how it's being there. Now it's visible now clearly. So we have 4 bends in each of the sequences, and one of the bend has 5. Sorry, oops about that. So this is how a bend order table can be created and inserted into the drawing. So this is the important part. Please, if you have any queries, get back to me. Thank you.